Okay, so shocking, I'm doing something that's beef related. We don't have enough of that in the class, so I figured I would take the initiative. Let's see if this works. Okay, so some common issues really quickly with beef feet is the interdigital phlegmon, and that's just foot rot. I don't really know the bigger words. I've never used them out in the field. Digital dermatitis, strawberry warts, and that's more common, I'm sure Eric would know, in the dairy side of it. Blisters, burns, and rocks and bruises. The blisters and burns, we'll kind of talk about that in just a second. That's more brought on by human contact. So here we go. So quick explanation really quick. The strawberry warts are a lot less serious because you can either take them off or put on some a shot of LA200 into the actual wart. And that's not going into the bloodstream or into the subcutaneous skin level. Whereas the foot rot is a lot more serious, and you can actually kind of see it go up. That's really common. We see that a lot where it's up in the front. And yeah, that's another thing. It says heel. That's on the heel.
Okay.
This down here, this is my worst nightmare. We see this a lot in my field of work because this is right here a guy who likes to drink his coffee while he trims their feet. Just leaving it on too long. There's chippers.
I was going to say, went too deep.
Went too deep. Chippers and grinders, they are not the best way to go at it. Here's just a quick little run through some maintenance. Copper Tox is what I use. Hoof and Heel is what I use. LA200 I don't use because that's the actual shot. That's if you have kind of a serious issue, and you can put that right into the wart or right into the foot rut. And the other option is trimming off the dead nail and using antiseptic, or, and this is some shameless advertisement, find a good hoof trimmer, and that's me. So, I have a business where I get to travel the country. I'm really lucky because I have such a niche. If you can see, I don't use a chipper or a grinder. I use chisels. So I have two separate chisels, one for the top of the feet when it's on the ground, and then one on the bottom of the foot where we lift it up, and all three of these are on the bottom, so I'm using the same chisel.
So there's nothing, no motorized anything?
Nothing motorized, and this is where I'm going to get on my soapbox. This is a much better way to do it for show animals, because this way we can use, sorry, the ADD up here. So this way we can ship off pieces that I can read through, and this is a different way to do it because we can always put it down and pick it back up. When you're on a tilt, you can't do that. You kind of do it and you're done. The other thing that I really cannot stand about, sorry if there's any other hoof trimmers in there, I don't think so, I think I can be fine, is they'll just take a piece of cardboard when they're done and put it on the foot, and they'll say, see, it's flat, that's what you want. No, incorrect. Okay. We do it the way God wants them, we want them to be at a certain angle. So
now the cow is standing, because a lot of people don't understand that
so
they're
that's what I have a
standing.
picture. So this is one of my clients here, and you can just see ears forward, looking confident, looking comfortable. This is a
Is this after trimming?
This is after trimming.
Yeah.
Totally comfortable. You can see that we have a custom chute. We do it while they're standing. Me and my partner, he's about to retire.
Okay.
And this is, I feel really bad, this is someone I know. She, unfortunately, I put her in the slide, which is mean of me because she actually asked me to trim her Brahma, and I said, hell no, because Penny is crazy. So,
okay. And we won't
here we
use
go,
any
here's
last
the difference.
names, so
Yep, nope. Oh no, Penny's the cow.
Oh.
So this is a chute that my competitors use, and this is why I get to travel the country because there's all kinds of these local.
Oh, that's
tons of them.
Very typical. What you do is, it doesn't show before, but you walk the cow up by this table that's vertical. Then you strap the cow to it.
And you can see
then
its
the table tilts down to that point.
So this is where I get the upper hand because first and foremost, if we got a pregnant cow or we got a half-interest bull on there that's $1 million, you're not going to put him on this. This is stupid. I have had so many horror stories where you just have to harvest them. I don't know. You kill them. On the chute.
Harvest is a better
Now, when I say this though, this is very important. I am also in a niche market and I do show cattle and I do specifically beef. This is a client that came in where the foot is completely, probably the size of a dinner plate. I wish I put my foot next to it, and it's coming completely off the ground. This toe that's closest comes completely up. And So with that, you gotta put them on the table. So that's why I say for like a large dairy, large herd, not specialized, we put them on the table.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okay. Gross pictures. I don't think they were gross. Yes, if you really love your cows, like Griffin and I do,
Yeah.
that's not unheard of.
No.
You can put your hand around their neck. Any quick questions? Yeah,
No.
that's a question.
Who
trained you?
I'm not a
I
farrier.
know you don't do horses.
I'm not a farrier.
But did they have the same thing?
It
like
was a
farriers?
family friend who's been doing it since '86.
Okay.
So then you've been
No,
like training
I did
beside
like
this
an
person.
apprentice.
That's awesome.
Here's one more question.
How often do you have to trim?
Every 90 days is our rule of thumb. Again, this is different for someone that lives out in the middle of nowhere and they're on a bunch of gravel. It just depends. If you're a show cattle, you're putting them in, the finest bedding. They